Everything is new again, walking with a permagrin, head so high. I'm back with you and all is right. Shaking on the apple tree, ticking off the honeybees, watch them fly. It's just like we never said goodbye.
Hey guys, what's up? It's NihonTiger and gotta get all this wheat out of here and seeds and crap. But welcome back. Oh my god, there's a mushroom up there. Welcome back to NeoCraft server. It's been a while since I've recorded an episode, but I thought today we would get to work on some stuff. Now I'm still cleaning up the mess from Rikui's prank. I've got most of it done. I hear a lot of mushrooms. Oh. It's somebody. Oh dear god. Somebody has mushroomed me now. Who did this? Who? There's a sign out there. There's a giant mushroom sign. Somebody is responsible, but this is good. This is okay. This is acceptable. We could use the mushrooms. I didn't clean up the map yet, but let's go out here and take a look. Let's see who's out here. Somebody, somebody was out here. Try not to cough all over the place. Still have an itchy throat when I talk. It's about the worst of it. So, sign? Anyone leave a sign? No, I don't see a sign. Oh, this is great. So, no sign? No sign on this prank. Curious. I'll have to look around and find one maybe later. But, anyways, let's get back up here. Anyways, I wanted to spend today's episode. Hi, skeleton. Ow. Oh, one moment. Oh, jeez, excuse me. Yes, this throat's just really itchy. I don't know if it's allergies or something. I have no running nose, so it's got to be allergies. But I wanted to spend today's episode actually doing some interior design work and additionally talking about PAX. I haven't talked about it yet. So the actual talk, I'm not going to do a breakdown of it like day by day, you know. Oh, geez. I still have this cough. I really need to go see a doctor or something that is going to keep up, because this is not normal. This has been like this for a week, and yeah, it hasn't gotten any better. It hasn't gotten worse, but it hasn't gotten any better either. So I may need to go seek medical help. But in the meanwhile, I'm probably dying. But in the meanwhile. But I am going to talk a little bit about PAX, and it's not so much that the event was really much to talk about. I mean, at this point, I'm not even really going to PAX anymore just for, you know, games. I went mostly just to see people this year, and probably every time from now on, that's all I'm going to be doing is going to see people, see friends, see people I haven't seen in a long time. And I feel like for most of my convention trips from this point out, you know, including possibly PAX East next year, possibly Minecon, possibly Minecon depends. If not Minecon, I may go to PlayonCon instead, and I may also try to hit up PAX Prime. So I could be trying to do a triple shot next year. It'd be very expensive, but yeah, I do. I'm trying not to hack up a lung here either, but get rid of some of this stuff. But how come I didn't get rid of these? Interesting. But yeah, I went to PAX mostly just to see people and friends and whatnot, and that's pretty much what I did. Sorry about that. I had another coughing attack, and it's really bad. It's only when I'm talking is when I'm getting these coughing attacks, so it's got to be allergies or something. But yeah, PAX was mostly just an opportunity for me to go and see old friends, meet new ones, get to enjoy a couple days away from work, and I would say I had a really good time. I did get to see a lot of people who I haven't seen in a very long time, so that was was actually quite awesome. Let's put these down. These are going to be our... Oh, I wanted pressure plates, not... yeah. Pressure plates, not planks. Crap. So we'll just have to make some more. Go. So, I had, a pretty difficult time. I actually didn't get the hotel room that I wanted, so... I ended up having to... I think this is for what, 3, 3, 3. So I think it was a 1, 2, 3. It was 1, 2. And okay, it was 2 in the middle. I'm trying to remember how I had this set up. I had one on the ends here. I think I had chests underneath them. But yeah, I only got to stay somewhere that was not a hotel. I had to Airbnb it up, and it wasn't too bad. It was a nice place. It was pretty close to the convention center. Nice walk, so got some exercise in. That's good. And yeah, I would say it was good accommodations. I enjoyed where I'd stayed. I was able to kind of... Zero's on. I'll say hi to him in a minute. Hey. But I was able to have a short walk every morning and spend a lot of time downtown and get to see people. And like I mentioned, for the most part, Thursday night I really didn't do too much. I did meet up with a few people. Let's see who was... I can't do that. Who was there on Thursday? Tav and T-Love and Camaro were all there on Thursday night when I got in. We ended up meeting up. I saw they were tweeting out that they were going to meet up with a bunch of people, and I went over and hung out with them. And then T-Love ended up leaving early, so Camaro and Tav and I... Yeah, Tav and Camaro are people I know from NeoCraft. We all went out. We went to GameWorks, got something to eat. And that was kind of my... I guess that was kind of my Thursday night. It wasn't really too much, so let me get some cross-hatching on here. Friday was, first day of the convention. I was laying there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I had to leave for Monday because I had work on Tuesday I had to be there for. So, no, that's not going on the side. But, yeah, Friday was interesting day. Got to go, out on the floor and hang out for a bit. It wasn't really too much to see. I did get to hang out and see a couple of games. So the distance booth, I was mostly sitting around at the indies booth. I didn't really get a chance to get in line for anything because all the lines were really, really long and all the demos were really, really long. So I didn't get to do stuff like play Forza or pretty much any game on Minecraft story mode. The line was capped at all times, so I never got to play that. I didn't want to give up my entire day for that because I had too many other important things to do. Here we go. Oh. So I ended up doing that, and mostly just indie games. Oh, that actually went on there. But yeah, I had a good time. I got to see some people. I think I ran into Desi and Dyer were there, and we ran into Tav and Camaro, and we all kind of decided that we were going to go check out the Twitch party later that night. It was over at a place called Garage Billiards, which was quite a walks away. And unfortunately, I was walking with everybody. We were walking from the convention center, and we were walking over there. And Google Maps lied to me, and so everyone thought I was terrible with directions because I ended up leading us a long way, and it was up a hill. You had to go up a hill anyways to get there. But it was up a hill, and everyone was like, this is stupid. But, where's my spruce leaves? There we go. Oh, man, I got a runny nose now. So, here we go. Do I have any paintings? I should have some paintings, right? I should have some paintings in reserve. I don't have any paintings in reserve, so I'll have to make some. But, yeah, we got there, and when we got there, we were Rosie was there. Rosie and Ref. And Rosie, those of you who don't know Rosie, Axel Rosie, she is like the best thing in the world. She's like the best person I know. And I was so glad to see her, and she was so glad to see me, and we hugged, and it was great. And then we all went inside and hung out, and some of the Minecraft guys were there, and we chatted up. I think actually we met them earlier in the day too, just very briefly. I think we ran into some of them, and Chad was there, Pause was there, Good was there. Kurt was in town, but he wasn't there at the party because he got in late. Ari was there, obviously. I think Jasano was somewhere there. But it was good. It was a good time. We got to hang out for a bit, and I got to hug a bunch of people, and I really enjoyed it. And it was definitely worth the walk over there and the wait. So I was very happy. Saturday rolled around. Saturday was, oh my goodness, they're all over the place. But Saturday, I thought I had rules somewhere. No, I don't. Saturday was the FTB, the map tournament. And that was interesting because that's most of what I did on Saturday was do the map tournament in the day. And it was it was 2 hours. And I was actually, at one point, I was actually winning that competition. I was very excited because I had the fastest time. And I knew I could go faster, and I kept pushing myself. And lo and behold, what happened was they figured out that the map could be broken. You could do stuff out of order. So people started doing that, and then the time started going down by like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and eventually at some point I just completely fell out of the top 3, and I was like a top 7 or 8 person probably, but unfortunately I didn't get anything out of it. I did have a fun time, and I wish I knew what the secret was because I would have probably abused it too. But oh well. I feel proud of myself to have done that well and to have actually been on top of the leaderboards for a while. And you're probably seeing some pictures floating in here and there. I'm going to cycle in some pictures as I have them, as they're relevant to the story. So yeah, Saturday during the day we did that, and Saturday evening it was a very bad windstorm, and it was a rainstorm and a windstorm, and we're trying to get Dusty and Dyer back home. SW Chris was there. Chris is a cool guy. He came up from like near the Portland area to be there, and so yes, I saw. We shall discuss later. But yeah, we let's see here. Can I do that? No, I don't like that one. Oh, you got to go here, and you can go here. Nope, that's fine. Yeah, we ended up having to drive Desi and Dyer back home to Desi's place in the middle of this rainstorm, and we ended up, we got off at the exit for Desi's place, and took the usual way up, I guess this way he goes, and we're driving along, and all of a sudden, we see the sign that says road closed, and we're like, okay, probably just road closed to locals. I don't want people driving in there. You've seen those before, right? Where it's like road closed to locals, or like road closed, but they mean like through traffic. If you live here, you can come through. You couldn't even do that. There was a bunch of trees and power lines down all over the road. So we ended up taking what amounted to about an hour detour to get Desi and Dyer home, and they got home. And then we went back the other way, and we found out that the road was actually open the other way partially, and we could have just taken like a 5-minute jog in one direction, and we would have gotten there. So that was kind of meh, because we ended up being late for something else. We're going to meet up with Rosie and Fedrin and Tali and a bunch of other people. We're all going to meet up, and so let me I think I want the 2x2. No, that's too big. But we ended up eventually meeting up with them in a hotel lobby, and we're like, well, let's go get some sushi because that's what we wanted to do. But it turns out there's like no sushi places open at like 10:30 at night in Seattle. So we ended up just chilling out in the hotel lobby and eating there. And it was a good time. It was a really good time. I got to be my goofy self, and I got to hug some Fedrin and Rosie and everybody, and it was great. And I also had a mashed potato pie, which has mashed potatoes in it, but it's not like it's mashed potatoes. It's like chocolate mashed potato pie. It's actually really good. They put a little bit of mashed potatoes in there. It adds a little bit of texture to it. And it's really good. It's really, really, really good. So I would suggest it actually if you ever see it on a menu. Go for it. It's great. So Sunday rolled around, and Sunday was mostly just a hangout kind of day. I'd seen most of the games I wanted to see, and really I wasn't super like 100% like into seeing anything in particular at PAX. I did get to see a lot of cool games. There's a game called the Westport Independent that's kind of like Republic at Times by Lucas Pope. If you like that kind of game, this is more of the same. But yeah, that's an actual game that's going to be coming out soon. It's like more in depth. You're like a newspaper editor, and you have to kind of navigate a regime that wants you to print certain things, and you have to kind of balance keeping them happy versus keeping your reporters happy and not kind of selling out. Very interesting. Gang Beasts was like ridiculously fun. I played a game called Due Process, which looks awesome. Sorry about that. More coughing. Yeah, I think that looks okay. What else did we play? Oh, actually, maybe I want to bring these down one. One moment here. I'm going to be right back. All right, so where did I leave off? I was talking about Sunday. So yeah, Sunday. Sunday and the games that I played. I mentioned Due Process. Got to play a little bit of Absolute Drift. It's a fun game. Might do a couple of videos on it if I get the game. What else did I play? I played Distance again. I was in a tournament for that, and I got knocked out in the first round by the only other ringer in the competition. So that was not fun. That sucked. Yeah, let's put you down there. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Looks fine. We'll put some bottles and stuff up there. But what else? Sucking on a cough drop, in case you're wondering. Trying to get this cough to go away. It's been annoying me, like I mentioned, for like ever. It's been getting slowly better, but it's not been getting better at a rate that I'm happy with. So, yeah, I might have to go to a doctor. But it's Sunday. What else did I play? Like I play. Oh, the Ultimate Chicken Horse game. That was really fun. It's like a game where it's like a platformer, but after every round, you're trying to get to the end. After every round, you get this prize box or this kind of grab bag, and the grab bag has a bunch of different items in it, and you can get I don't know, let's see here. You can get like where do I put this? Like right there. And maybe one there. Yeah, coat hooks. Okay. Awesome. That's fine. But yeah, you get different items, you get like grab bags, and there's like different traps and other items like springs and saws, and you put them down in a way so that the enemy or the other players can't get to the end, but maybe you can. So it kind of becomes hectic chaos after a while, where you're all just break some of this stuff up here. While you're all just kind of trying to build these traps, and at some point you usually get to the point where you have to start using the bomb weapons to blow stuff up because you can't get past anything anymore. And to win, you have to get to the end 3 times. So you want to be in a position where you are, leading, but you don't want it to be too easy for the other guys to be able to get to the end. So it's a good game. It's the kind of game I think. I don't know if there's going to be online with it, but if there is, I certainly hope I'll be able to get a group of friends together and play it because oh my gosh, the thing is so much fun. Definitely like me some Ultimate Chicken Horse. And yeah, on Sunday, I spent most of the day hanging out with Fedrin and Rosie and Tali and Ref. We were all kind of together. We all kind of met up at the Minecraft panel, which was alright. It was a slightly different one than they've done in the past this year. Not like the PAX East or the Moncon panels, where they had Wes kind of moderate the whole thing. It was very controlled at that time. They did play Super Fight again, which was actually pretty funny. But yeah, Ari was she was moderating this time around. And they took more questions, I think, from the audience. I think that worked out a lot better. The way they did it this time, I was much happier than the way it had been at PAX East. I was not really a fan of how they handled it then. But yeah, I was mostly satisfied. And then afterward, we all kind of met up. We went out and got sushi. And Fedrin signed a bunch of her postcards, and it was great fun. The sushi that we had was amazing. I loved it. So I was very happy to be able to do that. And after that, we kind of wandered over to the autographs area for the Weston. We were a little late. The Minecraft guys and gals were signing from 1:30 to 3:30. And we got there around 2:30, and there was no line. Nobody. It was the exact opposite of what you'd expect from like a Minecon kind of thing. Where Minecon, they'd be swarmed by so many people. And here it was the room was empty, so we had plenty of time to kind of hang out, talk to them, get photos, stuff like that. So it was really nice. It was really fun. And then, oh my goodness, did you break the water froze all over the place. If you broke this, I swear to God, I'm gonna bop you. I have to fix this anyways. Yeah, after that, we kind of hung out for a little bit more. Kurt joined us. We went back out to the convention floor, checked out some more games, got to see some more stuff, and then unfortunately everyone kind of had to start to go, and so we gave our goodbye hugs and went on our separate ways. And I was alone for a while after that, and I was very sad. But then Tav and a bunch of other people, and Mary, oh yeah, I keep forgetting, maybe they were all like, hey, we're going to go out to dinner. You want to join us? I was like, yeah. So I went out to dinner. We went out to, I can't remember this place. It was like a beer house kind of place at a mall. I think it was that Pacific place. But we all went out there, and we had a good time. Had some good food. Dyer joined us. It was great. Not Dyer Wolf. So yeah, he was down there, and he joined us. We were all hanging out, and Curie was there. I keep forgetting people. I keep forgetting we met MC Curie and Evil McMeru, and who else was there at the dinner? Tav was there. Scody was there. He's a guy I met at PAX and Basket Fighting. They're a YouTuber. I found out that they're both from Ohio as well. They're from around my area. So I actually made friends that we'll get to hang out and spend time with. In fact, Scody and I are already planning to hit up a new barcade. It's going to be opening up in Toledo pretty soon here. So we're going to be doing that within the next couple of weeks. It's opening in October. So if you follow me on Twitter, expect to see some photos from that. I'm really excited about that too. So it's gonna be good. But yeah, we ended up playing Exploding Kittens at dinner while we were waiting for our food, and I got second place because Scody kind of dicked me over. But it was all fair. It was all fair. He just had more cards to play than I did, so he was able to counter everything I did when it was down to the two of us. And then after that, we had dinner. Got to say some more goodbyes. Some more people left. And then we ended up all meeting up for, well, some of us, Tav and Curie and Meru, I think. Yeah, I think we had like Dyer, Scody, and Basket. We were all kind of together, and so we all went to the lobby of one of the hotels and played some Super Fight. And I found out that I am ridiculously bad at that game, except for the part where I have to argue. I am ridiculously good at that. So if you decide to challenge me in the future to a game of Super Fight, be prepared. I will fight you to the death on everything, and I will attempt to win and come up with ridiculous things like Amish Frankensteins. that was a thing I mentioned. Oh, I am so ridiculously crazy. Yeah, we had a good time, and eventually, unfortunately, everyone had to kind of head on out because Dyer had to catch his bus, and everyone had to go back and get ready for their flights tomorrow, the next day on Monday, because a lot of people are leaving Monday, including myself. So unfortunately, Monday was a sad day because I flew home and got hit with the post-con blues, and I miss everybody. I miss everybody so much. There's so many people I just want to be like, I see you on the internet, come over here, and then just give them like the biggest freaking hug in the world and just never let go, because I really miss a lot of the people. Like I'm sitting here recording this by myself, and I miss so many of them right now. I just had a really good time. I want to have more good times like that. I think I want to do more traveling, go see more people. Not even just on conventions. I just want to go see people, during the still coughing here a little bit. But I want to go see people. I'm going to go see people during the year. I wish I could do that, so maybe I'll get some more vacation time somehow. I'll be able to convince them not to, I'll give them like my 2 weeks or something. Be like, no, don't leave. You want more vacation time? We'll give you more vacation time. I want 3 weeks. Okay. I doubt that. I just go out and fire me right away for asking for more vacation time, but it is what it is. Yeah, I really need to spend more time with people, because I realize that A, I'm a sociable person, and B, I miss people a lot, and the only way for me to not miss people is to keep in touch with them. So, people like Desi and Fedrin, and everyone that I met at PAX Prime, I'm going to stay in touch with all of you. Every last one of you. You will not escape the Nihon. But yeah, I had a great time. And I have a lot of memories, a lot of good memories that I'll get to keep forever. And really, that's about it. That's all I really wanted to say about PAX. If you can go. I know it's kind of expensive, and a lot of people can't go, but if you can go, if you have the opportunity to go, I would suggest going. If not to play the games, you probably won't play the games. You'll probably spend most of your time hanging out with people, and it's the best thing. Like, I have so many more friends now than I did even before I went to the PAX, and I'm so grateful for that. So I'm gonna let my voice rest here. I feel like talking too much is making me cough a lot. So I'm gonna let it rest. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry that I didn't really get a whole lot done today, but we did get the interior stuff, I think, for the pub done. It's mostly, what we wanted to do, right? We wanted to get the chairs in here, and it's looking good. It looks nice. I like it. I'll have to check and make sure that there's nothing I'm missing, but it's kind of is, yeah, this is kind of what I wanted, I think. So maybe we'll add a few more things here and there and get the, I forgot we wanted to get the mechanisms for this figured out, but I can do it off camera. That's just me putting eggs in there and getting it to fire properly. But as always, guys, thank you for watching. Good luck, good mining, have fun, and I'll see you guys next time here on the NeoCraft server. Gotta eat some food and figure out who the heck pranked me.